Welcome to this week's FXBG Finds. I'm Josh Simons, Director of Economic Development Tourism with the City of Fredericksburg. This is Fagan with the Oberle Academy.
Thank you very much for being here today. We really appreciate you coming by, and we'd like to show you our facilities. But before we do, I'd just like to say a few words about our school and how we started, just to give you a little background information.
Absolutely.
So in 1991, Employment Resources Incorporated was founded. It was founded by Gladys Oberle and Joan McLaughlin. And Joan is a businesswoman, and Gladys was a teacher. And they got together to try to help the Fredericksburg area as far as displaced workers. That's where the name Employment Resources came from. And so when different companies in the area downsized, if their employees ended up not being trained in other areas where they could find jobs, they could come over here. We had federal grants that we retrained people to do other jobs. So that's the way it started. And then over time, Gladys, since she was a teacher, convinced Joan that we needed to do something with the school. And so at that point, the Star Center was established, and the Star Center was a special school for special needs kids. And so that started, I think, in 1993. And since then, the employment dislocation part has gone away, and we've now changed to 100% as far as the school is concerned. So our students here are all special needs kids. They come from all of PD 16, and also Prince William. We're now looking at Hanover, we're looking at Culpeper, so we're getting ready to expand to some other areas as well. On May the 1st, we entered into a contract with Germanna Community College.
This is the part I've really been excited about, seeing your CTE Center, partnering Oberle Academy with Germanna Community College. Tell us more about sort of what you guys do, what Germanna is looking to do here, how this partnership came together, and how you guys are looking to train workforce.
This came together with the help of my Director of Development, Linda Seeley. Linda contacted Germanna and asked them to come over for a tour. And in the process, we came over to our CTE Center, which stands for Career, Technical, and Education Center. So I talked to one of the deans, and within a very short time period, we had an agreement worked out that we were actually going to allow them to use half of our facility over here. In this part of Oberle, we have our cosmetology lab, we have our carpentry shop, and our building skills. On the Germanna side, they're still in the process of getting equipment installed, but it's going to have 6 welding machines. They're going to have a forklift simulator, electrical simulator, HVAC systems in here, and plumbing, and probably solar in the future. So all of that's going to be taught over here in this classroom. Our students have first refusal on any seats in the classrooms. Ultimately, my goal is I would really like to make our whole unit a CTE hub for the city of Fredericksburg, for this whole community. And I think we have a long ways that we can go working with Germanna, working with the city school superintendent, and I'm hoping that we can collaborate in any way that we possibly can to expand, not just to help us, but to help the entire community.
Help the region, yeah.
It really is.
We always love to hear when organizations come together to leverage their resources.
About a month and a half ago, Atlantic Builders sent a whole group of their employees over and built our greenhouse for us. They actually donated the money to buy the greenhouse, and then they sent people over here to build it for us. We plan on having horticulture classes out here. I really want our students to be able to come in here, grow things, get their hands dirty. I want some of the food that we raise in the greenhouse to come into the cafeteria so that our kids can actually see, you know, this is what I grew today and we're having it for lunch.
Could you give us a little more information on some of the programming that you offer your students here?
Sure. Right now, you know, we are a regular school, and our classes run from 3rd grade to 12th grade. Our CTE classes, we have culinary arts, we have carpentry skills, we have building skills. In this classroom, Sean Sepla is our licensed drone pilot. He teaches drones, computer programming, and behind you, Josh, is some of the obstacle course that they set up, and our students have to fly the drones and go through all of these and do different maneuvers. Just recently, we have hired a new teacher, and her specialty area is theater. And so we're going to now start offering classes in the arts. She also does a number of things with STEM operations. It's our art classroom, and in this class, our art instructor teaches painting, drawing, digital art. She's actually teaching our students how to do drafting. This is our science laboratory here. We have a number of lab tables. Our teacher in there teaches biology, chemistry. Some math classes are being taught in here as well.
And about how many students do you have here?
We range anywhere from 40 to 50, but we're hoping over the next couple of years to expand that more to around 60 to 70.
Okay. I'll appreciate all your time today. Fantastic facility. And stay tuned for the future FXBG Finds.